Okay, so today's going to be another 10 replay trades. It's been a while since I've last done this, and I'll see if I can break even or become profitable here. Something I've done different is I've made a small Pine script, a small, super simple Pine script chart that puts three marks, or that puts three red lines, one at the beginning of New York session, one in between London or the close of New York and the beginning of Tokyo, and one right before London session. So this just makes it a lot simpler to see exactly what sessions there are. And given my new session trading strategy with consolidation, manipulation, and reversal and continuation, this should make trading a lot simpler, especially with these gaps. So I do use this to an extent. I'm going to get rid of that and start replay trading. Okay. Right away, beginning of Tokyo session, we haven't taken out either of these, either this high nor this low. Let's see what price does, and we'll see where we are come the next day. We do sweep New York highs with London session, and it looks like we're running the other way with it. So continue or manipulation, reversal. What we're looking for now is retracements on the 5 minute time frame. So I'm gonna place right there, also all the way up here. See what we get. I'll go on to the 1 minute, look for an entry plus a break of structure. I guess it's not really viable with this. Okay, I guess I have to stick to the 5 minute. Not ideal. Okay, we've swept both of these lows. Okay, now I'm actually confused. Price formed a liquidity sweep in Tokyo session. I need to regauge. I was off. Liquidity sweep in Tokyo session, break of structure, price sweeps back down. We seem to have yet another sweep right here. I think this is a long, to be quite honest, because we have low, high, low, and then this is the extension. So we are in an uptrend. So once I get my maybe wait for this fair value gap to retrace fully and get a break of structure, then there we go. Buy with stop loss below here. Take profit at this, the previous area of liquidity. I'm going to move this here so I get a better RR. And I think that's how it should work. I don't know. Okay, so this would be an intraday trade. I think that most of the moves are already gone. I think I'm just going to call that a scratch. So what happened there is I caught the move up, but not with an ideal entry. Off of a 5 minute break of structure. That was like a 2-to-1 RR scratch. New York London overlap, daily buys, break of structure, liquidity sweep. Price, see how many pips. It moved up 20 pips. I feel like more than that. I guess we were close, but that might be unrealistic, especially that late in the session. I just want to see how that would have played out. Um, so it looks like we would have eventually won that trade, but at that point it'd be impractical to stay in the trade for that long. Tokyo session once again, liquidity sweep. I think I'm seeing right here. I guess this liquidity never exactly got swept. I guess right here it did. Price does continue upwards on Tokyo session, small retracement on London session. Price does continue. And here we are at the doorstep of New York session. So this liquidity does not get swept. This liquidity does get swept. Price just seems to be in a pretty slow and steady continuation. I'm gonna mark out that low, which is right there. So there's gonna be like a ton of liquidity down there, I think. Um, and I'm still on the 5 minute. Not ideal. Okay, so the prime hours are over. It looks like that was a really sleepy session. Just everything's continuing. Um, yeah, it was kind of a sleepy session. Consolidation. I don't know what price is doing. Hasn't okay, it swept the lows. Swept New York lows right here. Liquidity sweep at the so I'm expecting price to rally pretty soon. Because it did drop. I was not aware that that would happen. That's strange. We could be sweeping out these lows, and it looks like we're right about to begin New York session. So this would be more of an intraday trade where we've swept out these lows. So I think we're gonna rock it up like up here. We'll see how New York session looks. Since this is such a massive trade, I need like an extra confluence, I feel like. Price digs lower, digs deeper, um, comes back into this zone, break structure to the upside. I'm going to use a order block right here to at least see if price is going to come into here. It does dip in and break structure to the upside. So stop loss, take profit, see. Um, Sweep or grab, liquidity sweep, order block. Hopefully it doesn't tank. And this would be an intraday trade, and I guess I'm okay with that given like how much like how big of a scale this trade would be on. This is gonna take a while. Okay, so it looks like yeah, it looks like that was just not right. The holy smokes. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. Must be a news heavy day. That was weird. So what happened was the main thing is just neglecting like the trends and thinking in terms of retracements over trends. Because if I had done that, but for the short, I would have hit it. But I didn't because I guess I just thought it was gonna retrace when it clearly wasn't. Pretty soon I'm gonna switch over to NASDAQ. I think I'll do it right now to be honest. I kind of like it better. I just like how, especially a New York session, like right here, price just it rips, and I think it respects my trading strategy better. First, I'm gonna exit out of here, go into the 1 minute. This is probably gonna help me win a lot more trades. Hold up. So price is going kind of everywhere, manipulation, reversal, and Tokyo session just seems to be like winding down. I don't know where exactly it's going. This is kind of weird to be honest. But we'll see what ends up happening. Speed it up a little. Yeah, this is taking forever. London skyrockets, comes back down. Um, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I'll do three more trades. I'm not entirely sure how much time I have. So hopefully I can get some down here, right off the bat. We see London session manipulation reversal. We're running the other way with the money. We have this one little wick. Um yeah, this singular wick where we just kind of take out all the liquidity from Tokyo session. We just run the other way with this. This is a classic reversal, so I'm just looking for bullish retracements or retracements to the downside so we can long it. Right here down, take out that liquidity, and it looks like we've not quite yet broken structure to the upside. We could get on this candle. No, looks like we're gonna keep going down. We're close. Okay, we did get one right here. I'm just gonna wait for the extension of this that actually confirms we're bearish. Definitely see a lot of accumulation here. So I'm gonna long stop loss below here, take profit up at this little cash grab right here for about a 3-to-1 RR. Don't really have massive hopes for this because given the RR on this trade is not or it's pretty risky, but see what happens. And I want to see what happens after the trade as well. Okay, I thought I put my stop loss below here. I must have not on by mistake. Maybe that was a glitch in TradingView. Either way, price did do what was expected. Maybe the stop loss could have been a little bit lower. I'm still working on exactly where to put that to not sacrifice my risk to reward ratio. So price did what was predicted. Stop loss was too high. Um, that's pretty much in essence what happened. Everything was good except for that. So I guess that's kind of like that was 3-1. It's a pretty brutal cooler. Um, but theoretically, that's not it's not bad at all. Like everything besides the stop loss, which could have been more optimized, was right. Here we are at the start of Tokyo session. I'm gonna move this to 5 minutes. It's gonna be a while. Okay, it looks like we're on the precipice of New York Open. Price hasn't really done a great deal. We have um, taken out these Tokyo lows, I suppose, but we haven't really seen a rally up. Waiting for the New York session to actually see some action. We do see a liquidity sweep right here, strong rip upwards, and then it looks like we're retracing down. Did we hit this order block? Yes, we did wick into this order block, so break of structure, which is incoming close. Okay, off of that extension there. So stop loss below this low, take profit. That's not a good RR. Above this high right here. We did wick back into here, probably to get some more liquidity. Okay, last trade. Missed the entry. Have to wait for the next day. Upwards trend, no manipulation yet, at least. So just looking for some London lows to get taken out and then break structure to the upside. From this low here, break below that, break structure to the upside. Um, we enter into the order block. Yeah, right here, this like zone. So break of structure. There we go. Go there, take profit right there. It'd be a 3-to-1 RR trade since it's so high, the spread is so high. I'd probably stay in this one for a bit longer. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Well, I guess the only logical explanation for that is liquidity swept orders or order block. I don't know, understand really like consolidation. As this is consolidation trends upward, we do get manipulation reversal. I guess that's really the only uh, kind of sucked. I feel like rough trading session, down 4%. So I guess that's pretty much it for today. At least I did get some experience, and hopefully I can get some wins pretty soon.